An economic giant that controlled trade routes are stretching across West Africa. A political system so complex it would inspire modern concepts of checks and balances. These weren't primitive kingdoms waiting to be civilized. These were world powers, and their stories reveal a truth that was deliberately buried. Africa didn't need saving. Africa was thriving. This is the hidden history of the Oyo and Benin empires. For centuries, the narrative about pre-colonial Africa has been controlled by those who conquered it. We were told that Africa had no history before European contact. No complex societies, no sophisticated governance, no achievements worth remembering. But the archaeological evidence tells a radically different story. Today, we are going to explore two of West Africa's most powerful empires, the Oyo Empire and the Kingdom of Benin. These weren't small tribal societies. These were vast organized states with populations in the millions, armies that numbered in the tens of thousands, and political systems that rivaled anything in Europe or Asia. We'll journey through their rise to power in the forests and savannas of what is now Nigeria. We'll witness their golden ages when art, culture, and commerce flourished. We'll examine their complex governmental systems, their military innovations, and their economic dominance. But most importantly, we'll uncover how these empires resisted colonialism, how they were ultimately dismantled, and why their stories were systematically erased from global history. By the end of this documentary, you will understand why the colonizers feared these empires. You'll see why they had to destroy not just the political structures, but the very memory of African greatness. Because remembering Oyo and Benin means confronting an uncomfortable truth. The African dark continent narrative was always a lie designed to justify conquest. Let's begin where these empires began, in the heart of West Africa, centuries before any European ever set foot on their shores. One picture, West Africa in the 14th century. This is not the Africa of colonial imagination, empty, wild, uncivilized. This is a region already ancient with human activity, crisscrossed by trade routes thousands of years old, home to cities that had risen and fallen before Rome was even founded. The region we're focusing on encompasses modern-day southern Nigeria, stretching from the Atlantic coast inland to the savanna grasslands.